Okay, friends, allergy season in full swing.
gosh.
Yes, so many of us are experiencing really more severe symptoms this year. So Cody's standing by with an expert to find out how we can survive all these sneezes and sniffles.
I don't know what you got. I've been miserable this season. It has
yeah.
been awful. Joining us now to help us out, it's Bruce Wylde. Bryce, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. I hope you don't mind. I've asked a special guest to come on and ask a question or two. It is my nose. Please, nose, take away the first question.
Cody, your nose knows best. And if you're an allergy sufferer out there, we all know what's going on. In fact, a lot of experts who blame on, global warming, allergy season actually started this year a good 6 weeks early.
Oh, my goodness.
The warming of temps allowed the blossoming and the blooming and the proliferation of all these pollens a lot earlier. So allergy sufferers, started the season early. That's number one. Number two, Cody, it's called the hygiene hypothesis.
Okay,
so
what
this
is
idea? This idea stems around the fact that, of course, we've been hunkering down and avoiding and masking and super hygiene around, washing our hands and keeping this distance. But what this does is actually impact the immune system to this degree. The immune system is like a muscle. And when we don't work it out, and that is to say we're not as exposed over the last couple of years to the average, cold or the flu, ultimately it can get lazy in certain aspects. So there's this kind of teeter-totter or balance. It's called Th1, Th2, without getting too technical. T helper cells get imbalanced. And those that are responsible for allergies are overwhelmed. They over-respond, Cody. That's the idea.
Oh, okay. I think my nose has another question for you, Bryce. Are you ready? Nose, take it away. Hey, Bryce. Hey, how can I get freedom from allergy symptoms?
So listen, the nose is a problem. What you're looking at here is because of its friends, the sinuses, all right? These brightly colored yellow and pink organs here. These harbor pollens and allergens. So number one, what we want to do is remember the good old Neti Pot for the nose, all right? So with a simple saline water solution, up one side, there's an old Ayurvedic trick, wash and rinse out those pollens from the sinus cavity, and that will help your nose a lot better. The other one is the eye, all right? It's not just the nose. The eyes suffer as well tremendously, and I'm an allergy sufferer myself, so I know this very well. And you can reach over the counter at your local drugstore for a lot of these antihistamine remedies, but here's the problem. They cause a rebound effect. No harm in using them, but we get addicted to them because we use them really more than they should be used, but the rebound effect is more vehement. So I like to recommend, I've been in clinical practice doing this for over 20 years now, natural allergy solutions, drops that contain Sabadilla and Eye Bright. This is really important. This one here is called Similison Allergy Eye Relief, very easy to get. Wonderful. So there's no rebound. You can use this all the time. There's no antihistamines or anything that's going to cause a rebound, no unnatural chemicals in there as well. So use it as often as you want throughout the day. Here's something a lot of folks don't know about, though, that'll help the nose and help the rest of the body. And that is the idea that where we should be eating a lot more brightly colored fruits and vegetables, the whole rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple every day. Purple, turns out, by the way, blackberries, blueberries, purple cabbage, you name it, helps the immune system the most of all these colors. But the big but, are you ready? Is your nose ready?
It's ready.
Okay, the big but is there's a huge degree of oral and nasal crossover syndrome amongst fruits and vegetables. So if you have tree allergies and grass allergies, and that's what folks are suffering from right now, there's actually a list of fruits and vegetables, healthy for you otherwise, that might be causing your immune system to over-respond because they're related to the very thing that you're sensitive to, those pollens. So for example, in front of me here, I've got melons, I've got walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts, onions, tomatoes, kiwis, carrots, celery, even some herbs like dill and basil. These cause our allergies to be worse in many cases. So look these up and talk to an allergist about checking your food crossover syndrome.
That was great, Bryce. My nose would like to say one last thing to you, if you don't mind. Nose, take it away. Thanks, Bryce. I feel so much better now.
I'm very, very happy that your nose feels better, and hopefully this helps the noses of everyone in this neck of the woods.
that food thing really opened up my mind, man. I think that's probably where I'm going wrong, quite honestly. Thank you so much for joining us. That was great, man.
My pleasure. Thanks so much, Cody.
All right. Back to you, Court.
Pretty sure Bryce has not been spoken to by a nose today.
Yeah. I think most people should do that.
That food thing, though, I mean, that was interesting.
That was.
That's
really
it.
interesting.
Nothing but Mexican pizzas for me from now on.
Exactly.
Okay, see, I don't think that's